Hi guys, Del Colvin with your Bull Shoals Lake boat dock fishing report for Bull Shoals Lake. Lake levels at 660. The core's been running a lot of water. Not a whole lot has changed since last week. Water temp's about 90 degrees. Them generating water every afternoon. It seems to be triggering a good bite, especially on the main lake. If you're down by the dam area, you get off those main lake points, the ledges. You want to fish those main lake points that go way out and roll off on one side or the other. Also catching some fish out on the humps. Early in the morning, there's a topwater bite. You catch them on whopper plopper. Whopper plopper will put a little better fish in the boat. If it's bright and sunny, I'm picking up spoon. Any of the shad style spoons are working. That generally seems to be in the 20-25 foot down to 30 foot. You just have to and a drop shot, throwing a red crawler, rubble worm, or a UV bait, the ox blood's working, or Alabama crawl. Then the tight lines, the same stuff, guys. Bluff ends with timber on them, anywhere in that 20-25 foot. We got thunderstorms all this week. They're calling for on and off. Which just be kind of nice if we get a little bit of a break from the heat. Fishing up the lake has been a lot better. Generally when it gets real hot like this time of year, if you go up the lake a little ways, the bite's a little better. Look for those channel swings. Get in those those areas where you can find a deeper water close to the shore. Generally, the ledges in like 10 to 15 foot are doing good right now for those bigger largemouth. You can throw a jig up there. I'm throwing a right bite jig and PB&J or orange, 1/2 ounce, 3/4 if it's windy, and just working it down those ledges. If you look for those bigger ledge rocks that are piled over, that'll really help you out. I'm holding the boat in like 30 foot of water, and I'm just kind of working it down off those rocks and off those drop offs and those ledges. Also catching on a few on the Texas rig, the old monster, and still catching fish off the docks, especially when the sun comes up. Find those deeper docks where you can spoon or drop shot, drag a jig around the front of the dock. And there's fish in brush piles. The water level coming down a little bit hasn't really changed that. Those fish, you know, if the brush pile's in 25 foot, they're still in there in those brush piles. So just work everything over. Seems to be the bait will be hovering around that 20-25 foot range. And there's still a good topwater bite in the evening too. If you guys get out and you want to spend a little bit of the cooler part of the day towards the evening, there's a good topwater bite. The whopper plopper is going to get you a little better fish than, you know, that big bait. If you want to catch numbers, you can downsize, throw a little popper. Also a Sammy's working, guys, so if you want to use that, go ahead. And I want to also say thanks for all the positive comments that you guys have given. That goes a long way. I'm gonna keep doing these for you guys and look forward to seeing you next week.